West.
All right, AFC South it is.
Does that mean we get to talk about Calvin Ridley? Yes.
No, never mind. Damn it.
He set himself up.
Damn
Set
it.
himself up.
Your reverse psychology. Damn it. Well played. Well played.
This is so
all
good.
right.
So good.
The
I'm
QBs
Vince
in
Wilson,
this one.
and you're this little piece of chicken he's eating, basically, is what just happened.
CJ Stroud is actually, these guys are back to back for me at 8 and 9. I think you got to play both. I prefer CJ Stroud. What about you guys?
Yeah. Stroud's been the better quarterback all year. Like
Bastard.
I don't know why. Someone will put T-Law above Stroud. Like Stroud's just been incredible, and I'm betting on that. We saw 1 week from T-Law. I need to see multiple weeks before I'm confident starting him over Stroud.
Yeah, Stroud's been awesome. Jacksonville isn't stopping anybody, so fire them both up, but Stroud first for sure.
I lost Burrow and tried to trade for both these quarterbacks, and somehow I was able to trade away injured Joe Burrow for Stroud. The guy who had Lawrence turned it down. They were 12th. They were last and second last, and they had these two quarterbacks. So I sent Burrow to both of them. The guy who had Stroud took it. The guy who had Lawrence declined it. I don't understand that.
I mean, I would
Stroud
be on
over
the flip
Lawrence.
side. Oh, 100%. Like he's been incredible. That's just weird.
All right.
If I had T-Law.
Running backs are interesting. I think ETN's the easy one here. Obviously, he is. Where is he in mine? 6 for me, and then it's interesting, or it's confusing a little bit more on the Houston side. I don't know if Pierce plays. I haven't gotten that far into it because we're a little off on our timeline this week, with Thanksgiving and whatnot. Let me look into the matchups here quickly. Sorry.
I have Singletary insanely high. I am way on Singletary. He's top 12.
It's not a great matchup. It's bottom 12. I don't know. I don't have I have both of them in my rankings, which means I haven't accounted. Like I said, it's too early. We're a day early on all these, so a lot of my prep isn't done that would normally be done. I have Dameon Pierce at 49, so I think I'm hedging towards him being out, and I have Singletary at 22, so I think I'm going
Singletary. Looking at a report, Pierce is practicing, so he might actually play this week, so I'm going to have to drop
that's what I mean. I was leaning toward he's questionable officially, and he's full practice for the second straight day.
Yeah, so he'll probably play.
That's what I think.
He'll probably play, but I'm not too concerned. Singletary is still going to get a majority of the passing work, and that's what you're going to want for sure.
Yeah, he'll drop like a low end RB2 for me this week.
How high up for ETN? I have 6.
5, I think. Yeah, like he's in that range.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Wait, actually, why can't I find him? Oh,
Get it now,
he's staring me right in the face.
He's
lower. He's like, so I actually have Singletary above ETN this week in my rankings. So yeah, that's fun. I guess we're gonna do that. We're gonna ride that wave. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, I'm lower on ETN this week. I need to look into that a little bit more, but that's where I'm at with those two. So
it's a middle of the pack matchup. I don't know. That's odd.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it a little bit more. But I just checked. I was like, oh shit, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, he gets Houston this week and then Cincy, but his schedule gets rough for the rest of the season. Yeah. So get it now with ETN while you can.
His work's gone down the past couple of weeks, so that's what I'm curious about.
The receivers, it's a middle of the pack matchup for both, so it doesn't really affect anyone. I think in this one, I would go Dell, Kirk, Nico Collins. How about you guys?
Yeah, you ride it with Dell, baby. We talked about it. Take Dell for life. Yeah. What does that say? Okay. Yeah, take Dell is the highest one by far. He's just been.
He's laughing because I didn't include Ridley in the rank.
That's why I'm laughing.
I was reading something and I was like, wait, what did I
say? No. There's 4 people to talk about, and I omitted one of them intentionally, and he caught that.
So yeah, I have it. Take Dell, and then we drop quite a ways to the next guys. But yeah, we're riding with take Dell, and then. Interestingly enough, I have Nico and I'm going to say it, Ridley pretty close, and then Kirk. So, yeah, I'm just a little bit lower on Lawrence in this matchup than I am Stroud. I'm trusting Stroud in the offense than I am more on the Jacksonville side.
Yeah, and on the Texans, obviously Dell. Collins is interesting, especially with Noah Brown still out of practice, right? So as long as one of those guys are out, you can expect the other 2 to go off. Woods really isn't doing too much. On the other end, Calvin Ridley, let's just give it a shot. Let's see what happens if we can put back to.
We seem to be having technical difficulties
still,
here.
But you still got to start.
Oh, who unmuted him? He can unmute himself?
Yes. But
So
you still
what?
have to start Christian Kirk over Ridley for sure.
Too much power.
If that's your
Too
choice.
much power.
I thought I had a foolproof plan. I can mute him and put this up, and he just disappears. It's like there's nobody talking about Calvin Ridley at all. But my plan was started. Anyways, let's
you said his name. I win.
Who should I start in my flex in my RB2 slot? Henry against the Panthers. Charbonnet. Oh, okay. Brian Robinson.
Brian Robinson. I think you have to. You got to go Robinson. The matchup sucks.
I think I go Mostert too.
Oh yeah, the Giant. They're Achane in there or not. You got to fire up Mostert against.
I don't think Achane's in
Giants.
there. You know what? A truly scary sign is of the times. I had a lineup earlier, or I was setting some of my lineups because I work tomorrow and I got to get them done early. Went to set my lineup and clicked. And I said, "Oh yes, Brian Robinson. Put him in my lineup." Went to scroll into my lineup because all it said was B. Robinson. I was disappointed to find out I have Bijan and not Brian. How sad is that? I was disappointed to have Bijan over Brian. But so anyway, sorry.
It's for me. It's Derrick Henry. He gets the Carolina Panthers defense,
and who at
we're
flex?
going to run it. I'd actually. So I have Charbonnet above the other two guys. So you probably don't want to ask me this question because it's going to be Charbonnet. So I can go with the other two guys. They're going Brian Robinson. I just hate the Dallas matchup. Like, I don't like that at all for him. They're going to get down by a lot.
San Fran matchup.
Yeah, I don't either. But it's at least manageable for like fantasy points. Like it's okay. And if you want, like, Achane's playing, so we'll see how that works for Mostert. But like, I still have faith in Mostert. Like all these guys are top 20, so I'm not too worried about it.
Also, Mostert against the Jets, not the Giants this week, so that changes it slightly for me. But there's nobody else back there. Jeff Wilson and everyone else is hurt.
Is there a way to make the questions come up smaller or on the other side? I always feel bad that I blocked Jeremy. I mean, I don't really feel bad that I blocked Jeremy, but
yeah, just do this one. All right.
Hey, we'd rather have Brees or Jacobs. Let me look at the schedules here. One sec. I feel like we answered this question before, didn't we?
I'm going Jacobs. I really don't want Brees with freaking Tim Boyle. Like, I don't want to do this situation. It's gonna be tough. It's matchup. I think it's better, but like overall, like I just trust
Brees gets Dolphins, Commanders, Browns for Brees.
I got Jacobs. It's Chargers, Chiefs, and Indy. So only the Chiefs scare me. Chargers and Indy.
So I think Jacobs, even with O'Connell or whoever the hell they're going to be starting, I think Jacobs is the answer.
O'Connell miles better than Tim Boyle or whoever the hell they're going to roll out. Simeon.
O'Connell's not targeting Jacobs like at all. So like that's interesting to like keep note on. Like it's like 3% target share, something absurd. So he's basically not involved in the passing game. So
but another interesting note on O'Connell is that he's also not Tim Boyle. So
yeah, exactly right. So there's that. It's like he's not the worst quarterback in the league.
That's the question.
I mean, maybe.
I quit.
Yeah, it's Jacobs.
All right, moving on to the tight ends. Did I take that question off so we're not blocking Jeremy? Okay, there we go. The tight ends in this one, we have Dalton Schultz. Actually, these are the second and third best matchups. Second best for Ingram, third best for Schultz. I'd be willing to bet they're top 5 or 6 for me, and they're both must starts this week. They're 7-8 actually, so you got to play them both.
Yep.
The kickers, I don't like the matchup for Amendola, despite the fact it's so bad that Sleeper still has Fairbairn as their kicker. Go figure. McManus has been really good this year, middle of the pack matchup, so I will take McManus for sure. The DST is 9th best for the Texans, 4th worst for the Jags. I don't really want to start either defense. I feel like I want to avoid it. Yeah, I just don't. I'm trying to find a reason of who I'd like to start over the other, and I don't want to start either, so avoid them both. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's I'm with you. I really don't want to start either defense. Interestingly enough, because Zay Jones is playing, I'll prefer Schultz, but they're back to back. That's just my main difference. It's another like target earner in that offense, so it just brings Ingram down a tick. So I'll take Schultz.
Yeah.
Devonta Smith and Jacobs for Brees and Pittman.
That's really close. Like,
yeah,
I
like Pittman a lot more generally than Smith. Just because he's been getting the volume, but Smith sets up nice in the playoffs. Seattle, Giants, and Arizona, 15, 16, 17. That's pretty sweet.
I think he gets both better players. Smith is better than Pittman, and Jacobs is better than Hall. I think they're both
Pittman's
close.
got the volume, though.
Yeah, like I actually
13,
think this is
8,
pretty
and
close.
12 targets in the last 3 weeks for Pittman.
Yeah, it's absurd to find. So I'd
That's
actually
ridiculous.
prefer Pittman to Smith, but I prefer Jacobs to Brees. So it's really
Yeah.
like I'm splitting hairs, but like I trust in that offense, the Philly offense, a little bit more than I did in the offense. So I'm just gonna ride with that in those matchups.
That's fair.
So that's my